Hey, so lately I really had an urge to round out my terrain collection. I have a lot of larger pieces that can really show the main features of a setting, but I'm lacking those smaller details that really bring a table to life. So after looking through my bits box, I found a pair of these failed prints. I decided to turn them into some old ruined statues. This would be good for either Age of Sigmar, Mordheim, Frostgrave, or even D&D. Uh, they're very multi-purpose and also very rugged. They can be thrown in a box and they won't really break easily. I started by making these little plinths for the statues to go on. I wanted it to look weathered as well, so I used a ball of tinfoil to texture it. I also wanted the bases of these statues to blend in well with any table. I didn't want them to be on little lumps of MDF. I wanted them to look like they were really part of the setting. So I set about making some bricks to go around the base of the plinths. I hot glued the failed print onto the top of the plinth and also started gluing on the bricks. I used hot glue for this, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It takes away some of the detail, but I'm an impatient man-child, so I did it anyway. To give these pieces some more weight, I screwed in some screws that I found laying around my work area. This just keeps it from blowing over or getting tipped over by reckless gamers during the round. It's really a pet peeve of mine, and this will hopefully help give it some of that satisfying weight. The painting was pretty easy. I just hit it with some dark gray and then dry brushed over the entire piece a little bit of almost white. This gave it some nice contrast and really brought out the detail in the miniature. The nice thing about the failure on this print is that it gives it even more texture, and it really sells the thought of the miniature being stone. This is great for statues, but not so great for actual miniatures on the tabletop. So this is a great example of taking something that would have gone in the trash and making it a nice piece of terrain. I then sprinkled on some of my homemade flocking over some Elmer's white glue. This adds some more detail and life to the model. I was a little hesitant to do this in case if I use this in Frostgrave, where it wouldn't really fit into the setting, but even in a frozen city, there must be some life somewhere. I'll put a link to my tutorial for the flock. I use it quite a lot, and even though it's not the best, it works fine for me. It was completely free, and it was definitely worth the time in making it. And we've come to the end of the video again. Yeah, it was a fun build. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to use this quite a lot. I have a one-shot coming up on Friday that this will definitely make a cameo in. If you would like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. But I encourage you to share. because then I don't have to. It gets kind of weird when I do, but yeah.
So he's
Thank you to all of our viewers. It's been really fun. So, see you next time.